Okay, so we're going to do conversions, right? Some of them are outright, some of them are not. So first question we want to go over is if we have to do a comparison, right? And it will not say convert, but it'll do two different units that are not the same. That's a conversion in disguise, all right? So start with the first one, 5 ounces, and we're going to put it over 1 in a fraction, okay? Then you got to get your conversion chart out, right? And we found the conversion on here. So it's a weight. It's the third one down, and it's one of our longer conversions. So if you zoom that in here, right? Here it is. It's that third one down where it says 1 gram is 0.035273962 ounces. Okay, that's not a problem if we put it in correctly, okay? So we're going to do our conversion. Where should ounces go and where should grams go on my conversion? Where do they go? Anna, go ahead. That's right. And the reason is because we're trying to cancel ounces, okay? Um, so now we're going to use that conversion that we just did. The 1 is with the grams and the big long decimal's at the bottom. So I'm going to write it here and just do an arrow. So our decimal was 0.03. Read it off to me here. 3527 3962. Okay, and that's what's going right there. So if we do top times top, we get 5, and then we're left with grams. And bottom times bottom, we're still getting that long decimal because 1 times the big long decimal. And what do we do for our last step? We divide. Okay, so if we divide 5 by 0.035273962, now for our final answer, we can round if we want to round at the final answer. Who's got the final answer for me? What do we got? 5 divided by the 0.035273962 equals, what do you get? Counting on you guys. Here we go. Go ahead, Ivan. 149, say it again. Point what? So if we round it, right, it's just 149.1. Okay, so something we typed in wrong then. That's okay. So we got 2 people that have 14.7. Okay, that's okay. That's why we got to make sure we type and double check and do it again. So that's the number that we have in grams. So now we have to answer the question, which weighs more now, 5 ounces or 150 grams? 150 grams is what weighs more. Good job. All right, let's do the next question then. This one's outright conversion because it says the word convert, right? So sometimes that will just tell you what you got to do. So this time we have 110 feet per second. And I'm doing this separately for a reason. So to miles now, miles, I'm going to put a circle around, and per hour. And I did this on purpose because some of us are getting confused what conversion we're doing. So feet, I did a circle because I'm going to change that to miles, which is a circle. Seconds is going to change to hours. So I tried to put the different units in different like shapes here. So I'm going to start with 110 feet over how many seconds? 1 second. And in the end, I'm going to change to miles per hour. Okay, let's start by getting rid of feet. To get rid of feet, where is it going to go? Bottom. Okay, and now since I did this in order, I can see that feet needs to change to miles, right? And so on the top needs to be miles. This might help us when we get confused. All right, let's use our conversion chart. How many feet are there in a mile? Let's take a look. If you take a look down here, yep, 5,280 feet are in 1 mile. So 1 goes with miles. 5,280 feet goes at the bottom. And we can cancel out feet now. All right, we need one more conversion this time, right? So seconds, it says, is going to change to hours. Seconds starts at the bottom. Where does it need to go to get rid of it? Top. And we're going to change that to hours, right? Okay, so let's look at our conversion chart. And this one is going to be time, which we added to the bottom. So 1 hour is 3,600 seconds. So we're going to put that in. 1 hour, 3,600 seconds. All right, we're going to go top times top times top and get a new numerator. What did we get? Raise your hand if you know. What do we get when we type that top times top? Go, Speciosa. Okay. And remember, we had canceled out. I should have canceled seconds. So on my top, what's my unit? Miles on the top. Good. And then the bottom, that one's easy. 1 times 2, 5,280 times 1 is 5,280, right? What's that unit on the bottom now? Hours, right? We're changing to miles per hour. Okay, last step. What do we do in the last step, Ezekiel? Divide. Oh, did you get the answer? What did you get? Just a plain old 75 miles per hour. Good. That's how we do it. Is this getting a little easier now that we're practicing? Okay. One last one then that goes with this little section, okay? So here's the last one. If a person earns $102 in 8 hours, what is their unit rate of earnings? Okay? Keyword here, words are unit rate. Unit rate. So that's something we have to put in our brain, okay? And memorize that what that means. Does anyone remember what it means? What does it mean, Ivan? One of something. That's exactly right. So if I'm thinking about this in this case, if I make this person makes $102 in 8 hours, what's the one gonna be? 1 hour. Yeah. How much is this person making in 1 hour is what this is asking you. How do we figure it out? What do we do? What do we do? Not always bigger by smaller though, okay? But yes, we're going to divide $102. We're going to divide that by 8 hours. And that's actually what this is doing is this is giving us a number that is equivalent to how much they would make in 1 hour, basically. So the division here is telling us per one. What'd you get? I got 12.75 an hour. Yeah, and this is great. So this is money. So this person is making $12.75 per hour, right? So this is the answer. This is how you would write a unit rate. Or you could write it like this with the word per. Like that. All right. Good. Are there any questions on any of these three? Beautiful. All right. Today what we're going to do is we're going to complete our unit conversions worksheet that we started yesterday. People who have to watch because they're not here, if you need help, make sure you email me or see me.